There we go. Okay, there we go. Not picking up my mic there. But yeah, I think we can go ahead and get started now. Freedom Planet works a little weird, admittedly, because I gotta kind of. It's one of those. The intro starts as soon as you boot the game up, so I gotta do a quick little finagle right here. So,
It's for immersion.
Wait, it did not save the full screen. Hold on. Hold on. I need to fix stuff. Put there. Okay. And then there. There we go. Yeah, okay. And
Yay.
get stream up here. And okay, I think we are good now.
Pog.
Yeah, a little weird finagling I gotta do at the beginning of here, so. Yeah, no, it has been a while since I've gone back to Freedom Planet 1.
Those guys are dead.
I just did a little warm up, because it has been a few years since I went back to this. I haven't gotten to play Freedom Planet 2 yet. It's just one of those. It released at a weird time when a lot of our stuff was coming out, so. But I fully plan on playing it very soon. But yeah.
How did this happen? The walls are impenetrable.
Your floor isn't.
Well then, if death is what you seek,
For freedom!
I will
For freedom!
find it.
There's no reason to be hostile, Your Majesty.
Oh god, the War Room playthrough. Yeah, that was a while ago.
Someone is moments away from inheriting the throne.
Damn, Elden Ring just came out when you did that.
I tried, Father. What do you want with us?
How shall I explain this? I'm gifting your son with my knowledge. It will make him the most powerful ruler your world has ever known. And he will answer to no one but me.
This is truly Sonic fanfiction.
I mean, I believe it, that knife. Do you know how much damage that knife does in the boss battle?
That knife is powerful.
That's like a two-shot, that knife.
Not that knife.
Dude,
At least it's accurate. It's
I can't wait for Lord Breath to get smashed and his side B is just the knife.
His side B immediately takes your stock.
Oh yeah. If it lands cleanly, it just takes a stock.
That's the power of a home run bat right there.
Steal energy from other kingdoms. Tensions are growing, and I fear that war may be inevitable.
ba ba ba.
It'll be a bit before we get to 2, but first thing about 2, the cast improved.
Oh yeah, no, because something that you might know about this game, possibly, is that pretty much with a lot of the generation of voice actors that got their start in about like the early 2010s and stuff like that, it was either they got their start in Dustin Elysian Tale or Freedom Planet. It was one of the two kind of deal. So for a lot of them, this was their first time in professional voice acting, and it shows a few times in
Yeah.
there.
It's their first day.
Yeah.
My first day on the job, fellas.
They got better.
I do remember Dawn saying pretty much that for this game, a lot of people were absolutely recording their lines in their closet, like with all their clothes right by them to dampen out the sound and stuff like that. So
What the hell are sound walls? What are those?
before we had to get like studios in houses to still do recordings and such like that. But yeah. By the way, just to plug other stuff, if you haven't, I highly recommend go check out the Platform Mania playthrough for Freedom Planet. Me, Johnny, and Don Bennett were all in that together. So if you want the kind of more behind the scenes of how this game worked back then and stuff like that, highly recommend that. It was a very fun time when we did that. So, for this playthrough, I think I'm only going to do one adventure mode with Lilac, and then the other ones are going to be the classic mode runs.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, no, we're not going for the story multiple times on that.
Thank you.
After Mila, would we want to like boot up the beta and just look at Torque?
Yeah, I think we could do that. I have never actually played as Torque at all on that.
Do you know what his deal is?
I know he's basically Gunstar Heroes.
He is just Gunstar Heroes. Like all the guns are just there.
Also, I want to show
It's
off
like
this Easter egg.
same system.
Yeah, that's cute.
I think it's like mostly complete. It's just some polish is not there.
Yeah.
And I think some fights are
and poor Spade just doesn't exist at all
Oh,
outside of footage.
Spade does not exist.
It's yeah. There is no Spade in Freedom Planet 1.
Spade? Who is Spade?
I didn't even know who.
that?
I didn't even know who he was most of the time because I didn't finish.
I
Kirill's,
just know
campaign.
Shadow. I do like his characterization.
Oh
too.
god. What was his name again? Shade as well?
Jade, yeah.
God, that is awful.
what?
The shadow, the guy with the name, you know, he said Shadow. What's this guy's name? Shade.
No, Spade. Spade.
Spade,
I thought Pat said Shade, so I was like,
sorry. It's been a bit. It's been a bit.
Yeah.
3 days
But God,
later.
Shade would have been an awful name, honestly. Wouldn't even hide that.
No, his gimmick was gonna be like playing cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see if I can get this Easter egg right here.
I think he would had like moves based on like, hey, do you have like a full house or something? Like you would do moves and then you'd get a playing card.
Alright, did they fucking yell at each other or some shit?
That was that in adventure mode. If you hold down and press C to advance, there's a bunch of blooper lines and stuff like that that could show up in cutscenes. That's one of them. And then I know of another one later on I want to do as well.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
It's just like, can't you be a hero some other time? Carol, and like, if I don't go, it's just like, they're all gonna die and freaking out.
Yeah.
But yeah, chat, how many of you are familiar with Freedom Planet 1, either from my video on it a long time ago, or have gotten to play it since then? I haven't gotten to play 2 yet, but Freedom Planet 1 definitely ranks in probably my top 5 for indie games that I keep going back to all the damn time.
2 might be a top 5 of all time for me.
I can't wait.
It is better in every way.
Yeah.
That just took a decade.
Yeah, no, I don't know why it took so damn long.
I know why. I know why now.
Why?
They took their fucking time on it.
It was indeed. The ambition was there.
It's just weird because I do not remember hearing horror stories of Freedom Planet 1's development from like whenever the cast talked about it or stuff like that. So
I think it's probably just they announced Freedom Planet 2 way too early.
Yeah.
That might have been it.
So, what, can somebody look up when was that announcement trailer posted? On
2015.
Yeah,
good God.
Like right around Christmas, they announced it too early.
Yeah.
It's not where they had the idea going for, but then they realized, oh wait, this takes more time. Hang on.
No, but like they had a beta for the game up.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
early on too.
I
So
do
it like
remember
seemed
that
kind of
page.
far along.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seemed like it was far along. Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
that was
but
the
then
thing
just
they
like-
And
it was
fundamentally,
just
it was
weird.
complete.
I guess
But-
just the amount of times that they kept having to port Freedom Planet 1 over and over slowed it down, I guess, but
We'll probably get an answer eventually.
because it was then ported to PS4, there was the limited run, then it was ported to Switch, and then like Complete Edition, and a lot of other stuff going on.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gonna
that
be a
big
bit before 2 gets ported over. It's
Yeah.
gonna be at least a year.
Yeah.
To be fair, Freedom Planet's not exactly a taxing game on PC, so it's not
No.
too bad on that.
No, it's not. Yeah, I don't really think that's the issue, honestly.
It's just
Yeah.
literally making the port.
Yeah. Though I
It just doesn't-
I
the ability to
remember.
have it on consoles.
Yeah, I'm playing the PC version of this, by the way. Though I'm more familiar playing this honestly on the Wii U because that's where I spent most of my time playing this when
Yeah.
it first came out.
I play this on the Wii U, yeah.
That gamepad was very helpful for this of just like, yeah, one more run before bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I like
I heard that like apparently like the level design they designed it for Lilac first and then accommodated for the others.
That makes
For
a
like
lot of
Freedom
sense.
Panda 1
Yeah.
for the first game.
Yeah.
that
and
makes
then
sense.
they didn't do that for this, and it probably shows.
Yeah.
Did they? You know, if 2 was did a lot better with that. I don't know if you tried the other characters yet.
Yeah, have you just done the Lilac for your playthrough so far, Warbot? Or-
I've tried out Mila and Carol. I haven't tried Nira. But Carol is way better
Thank
just
God.
by virtue of having a so her big thing that she has now is that she has a disc that she can throw.
Oh yeah, because you could like use that to like bounce off of walls now and stuff like that, and like get high
Yeah,
ground.
like basically like you know those pads she had that were exclusive to her.
Yeah, she just has access.
they turned that into a disc.
Yeah, which is good.
And
'cause
also-
I think Carol was probably my least favorite one in Freedom Planet 1. I would say overall.
It goes between her and Mila.
I think Mila still at
The only
least
two
has like
characters.
I see benefit to playing as her because of her flare jump and stuff like that. Combat you have to do it completely other ways. With Carol, Carol always feels like I'm just flailing, hoping I hit him, kind of deal a lot of the time.
Yeah, like Carol's fight, she just needed a little bit more, and then 2 gave her a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah, because Lilac was definitely made with Sonic in mind. Carol definitely feels a lot like Capcom kind of platform characters. And then Mila is kind of like Kirby, Yoshi, that kind of realm of platform.
Yeah, she just full on
Kirby,
has the
Yoshi,
flare jump.
Klonoa kind of deal.
Ah.
And the thing with Carol's bike, you can throw it and you can pocket it.
Oh, you can pocket it. Oh, that makes it
Yeah,
instantly
it's a
better.
little
Oh my God.
unintuitive how to like get it back out, but you just have to hit a specific button when you throw.
You
The
mean
fact you
you
can
mean to
pocket
tell-
it makes her instantly better. Oh my God.
You mean in this game the Sonic-like character is the best in this Sonic-like game?
Wow.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah. Mila seems way better just because she has like more attack options, which is a big thing, and also her defense is as good as ever.
Yeah.
It's like that. I posted it earlier, but there was just a video of like someone going like through a boss, literally not moving with Mila. Like all they did was just have the shield out to reflect projectiles. Probably not the fastest way to do it, but it is a viable option.
How many chasers are left? Tell me.
You didn't say please.
Don't play games with me, duckling. Tell me.
Fine, be that way.
Shah! Where's that
I'm head out.
snake mount?
I do remember liking King Serpentine's voice actor. I think it was Jason Lord. I think was the
To do this the hard way.
They both seem like they had fun.
yeah. It's like him and Brevin. I think are like the 2 best performances in this
they're the
game.
best
I would
ones.
say.
What is
Oh yeah, Brevin's great.
Yeah.
They don't need oxygen.
Duckling comes with me.
I'm not gonna let you eat him.
What the? Too easy.
Bro really thought that killed. Bro, there's no corpse or anything. You idiot. You moron.
Moron, buffoon.
Are you
There should be
okay?
blood there, you idiot.
You've been following me this whole time, haven't you? Duh.
I take it you know this guy.
Girl.
This girl.
She's like my tail, always right behind me.
Carol the Wildcat, at your service. And this is Lilac.
Well, I'm Torque. I'm a shell duck.
Well, the
Carol
text
got
box
it
up
certainly
there.
a mic.
It's more of a
Yeah.
I'm
Now,
not
like I
a-
said, again, you can tell this was a lot of home setups for this one.
Mhm.
Because I think they actually did record at, I think, Ultron 5000. I think it's the place that, Dragon Ball is usually recorded at that they did for Freedom Planet 2. I know. So it's a lot better in that one.
The Kingdom Stone. That's impossible.
Yeah, only I could steal it.
You wish.
Well, it's already happening. Marizawa's sending troops in disguise to the ancient temple. I have to warn them.
Carol and I are pretty fast. We could run right.
Man, the different mic quality is really obvious. Holy crap. Wow.
God.
That's
It's like, I'm not one to talk, but I like, this is a fucking glass house, but man.
Turn straight.
It's worth a shot. Hurry over there before it's too
I
late.
just whatever I have to do for lines. My theater teacher is like diction.
Yep.
Yeah, you got it.
You don't really realize how much that matters until you actually have to voice as like, ah, shit.
Oh yeah, it is very important.
Uh-huh.
It's my personal hell.
Oh yeah. So we all narrate scripts. we do that. We all do that.
I am not a voice actor.
Yeah, neither am I.
I've just done voiceover for my own things. Because my God,
And it's still hard as well.
it is hard. It is genuinely hard.
This is the hardest part of making videos for me personally.
Oh yeah, no, recording is all. It's a combination of either recording or editing is always the biggest pain in the ass for me.
It always depends for the video itself. Voiceover is always hell though.
Yeah. See, the script writing part is usually never a problem for me on that.
That's just writing. That's
Unless it's I think the only time it gets hard is when just the game has nothing for you to talk about, kind of deal.
It's just the basic hurdles of writing.
Yeah.
I also just love that cutscene because I was watching with a friend. My friend just went, "What the fuck?"
Just when the truck came in.
But to be fair, we haven't set the rules of technology for this role yet. So the giant crack comes out.
Yeah, took a while to actually kind of realize that was mostly on Chinese stuff. Like, Gal Lilac is supposed to be more of like a Chinese dragon one. They better portray that in 2. I will definitely say.
Like, you also have, like clear parallels to Romance of the Three Kingdoms.
Yeah.
It's like, 3 kingdoms, like, Central MacGuffin, etc.
You appreciate more as an adult. My teenage self is just like, haha, cool dragon.
Funny dragon go brr.
Sonic Dragon,
Yeah, look at that hedgehog, every dragon.
Yeah, they definitely, like, better aligned it in 2, but, like, man, tell me that Lilac's a dragon in this. It's like,
Yeah, no, it's hard to tell.
It's like, no, that was a hedgehog design.
It
and
just
you
looks
threw
like a
horns on
weird
it.
alien thingy bobber.
It's like, Lilac's hair is so confusing in this.
We are working on.
It's mostly in the sprite. I can tell what it looks like in the artwork fine, kind of deal, but like when in motion, yeah, it's kind of hard to tell.
No, all the redesigns by Tyson Tan are great.
Oh, Tyson did all of them? Of course he did.
Well, for 2.
Of course he
No,
did.
you look at it and it's immediately obvious.
What's his name again?
Tyson Tan.
No, that's not. That's
Or
not
that's her
Tyson
username.
Oh, okay.
It's not Tyson S.
Okay.
No, not that Tyson.
When
He
I
was too busy
hear
fixing Sonic.
Tyson in Sonic S community stuff, I immediately think,
He doesn't fix everything designed in Sonic relations.
Yeah, no. Sorry, I'm talking about Tyson Tan.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like all the robots are very much their style. It's like just one look at that. I don't know if you guys have followed the artists on that.
I don't think I
don't think so.
have. I need
Okay.
Doodle.
Yeah, I've been following them since like 2017.
Yeah, I think of art-wise, I do remember back in the day of Smashified, if anybody remembers that, where they were basically making like what-if renderings for various characters for Smash 4. I remember Galaxy Trail commissioned them for one for Lilac and her Freedom Planet 2 design for that. And I think later Gears for Breakfast did for Hat Kid as well, so...
Man, that takes me back. Remember that Rayman leak?
Oh god,
Oh,
I
yeah.
still
I mean,
think
that
the most
started it.
impressive Smash League ever done, full stop on that.
It's like I'm just waiting for the day they decide to update that Snowboard Kids one again. Snowboard Kids 3 one. So good. It's so good, but it has so few views. Because no one cares about Snowboard Kids.
I think the other one I remember that they only did like one of was like different like Splatoon crossover ones, and they did like this whole painting for Splatoon in Mario Sunshine, and it looked sick as hell. Also, I love cheesing this boss, by the way.
I was like, I'm just gonna switch this one out.
Dive kick.
Dive kick.
Yo, when's Lilac gonna go fight fucking Johnny Gat? Dive kick, come on. Or S-kill.
Oh, yeah, I got that one. I did that.
I do like the transition for the stage.
Oh yeah, no, I love this ass music.
Oh yeah, no, the instrument is so good here.
Crystals.
Oh, I remember this place, yeah.
Also, Free
Yeah.
Planet soundtrack in general is real good.
Oh yeah, two continues.
Yeah.
The only thing I think is not as strong is the general boss music, but there's a lot of boss music too.
Ah.
But it's still very good. I just like the boss music in this more.
Ah.
But who knows? Maybe it'll surprise me. I'm only halfway through on Lilac. I'm just going through it slowly.
Yeah.
Fair.
Just savoring it. Savoring every morsel of level design.
It took like 7 years to come out. I'm gonna enjoy it.
I'm gonna savor this goddamn steak.
Oh man, I remember like one of my last things I thought of maybe doing before I abandoned the idea of just countdowns altogether was maybe of 1 year of like doing my favorite games of like 2017, and I thought of just like, oh yeah, Mania and Freedom Planet 2 are gonna be on the same list. Like,
Ah, wow. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah. It's never happening. Hey, but don't worry, listen, Sonic Mania 2 can be this. Oh, shit.
Shit.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. They stopped already. How the fuck did you let that go?
Literally golden opportunity. I do not understand.
Yeah.
We and Sega have a complicated relationship.
Sega fucked us in the ass, that's what it is.
Just going for the jugular on that one.
Yeah.
Look, Sonic, look, Sega killed my grandma, okay?
Yeah.
We can't do anything because he owns our child.
Everyone was just like, it's okay that Mania has, doesn't have all original because the next game surely will. It's gonna be amazing. It never happened. Never happened.
I think it was also that we know full well that was a Sonic Team decision on that.
Yeah, that was 100% Sega in their shit.
Sorry, I just zoned out. What happened?
I'm just saying, like, first Pat said, like, how, like, wow, Sonic Mania and Freedom Planet would be, like, on the top 10 games, like, for that same year. It's like, oh,
yeah,
well,
for 2017, I was like,
and then I said, pretty much, don't worry, this year it's gonna be Freedom Planet 2 and Sonic Mania 2. Oh, wait, that never happened.
Well, we did get a shit ton of, like high quality fan
No,
games.
but I'm just talking about how, like, damn, they really didn't do anything after Sonic Mania. Huh? There was no more
They
follow-up,
really
right?
did not follow up that fucking
or
that
Origins,
lob shot.
Origins, you could have been good. You could have been good.
Origins is the closest thing we have, really, and that's sad. It's just the older games again!
And not as good, unfortunately.
With
No.
And of course
genuine
it was-
problems.
And of course, it was all Sega's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's with that team again as well, with, like, one of the teams at least.
And also, not to mention, also, like, their re-releases of games have just, in general, not been the highest quality.
Oh yeah, that's always been the case since like Adventure DX, like the
Yeah.
first
yeah,
time
but-
around.
But, like, we hadn't even seen that for a while, and then this happens, like, oh.
And then Colors Ultimate as well.
Like, granted, like Origins is still the best of probably the best official way to play it.
It's the best official version we have, but there's also we could do better still.
Yeah.
We can do better still, and there are genuine downgrades in there. It's overall an upgrade, but it's not a slam dunk, and it should be a slam dunk.
Should have been.
It should have been the easiest W for them, kind of deal. Same thing with
Like-
Colors Ultimate. Like, that should have been such an easy dub.
At that point, just fucking release emulated versions of it. I wouldn't even care.
You wonder why there was a lot of
version.
you wonder why there was a lot of skepticism for Frontiers for a while in combination with the IGN stuff.
It's kind of miraculous that Frontiers is bringing it back.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's funny because they were doing the interviews. Even Sonic, like Hierarch Psycho was like, "Hey, why is this game taking so long?" And he's just like,
It's like,
"Please,
let me
let
want
us-
to finish it.
we want to finish it."
Let me finish it for once, damn it.
Let me finish this damn game.
And if
You
this
not
game
wanna
is a slam dunk, then you won't freaking push this out
Do you not want a
mindlessly,
repeat
maybe.
of Forces where we spend more time on the engine than the game itself?
What game?
Okay, because I mean that show was like 1.5 years, wasn't it? Actually.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? It was just a tech demo.
Yeah. It was. For games that already came out.
Not even a good tech demo.
I thought that was Lost World was the tech demo, guys.
it was too in a way.
I would like a video game, please. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
I also do be interested in the future where Rise of Lyrics wasn't needed onto just a Wii U.
Got it.
Yeah.
Just
I mean, I still don't think that game would have been great, but it would have been okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
That one, especially after learning the history, I'm like, I feel so bad for Big Red Button on that one.
It's
Yeah.
like, wow, what is up with management? It's like, come on.
It's like that game didn't really leave much impact with the series as a whole, but it was another PR nightmare for Sonic.
Yeah. Well, it was like the second major downfall kind of deal
Yeah.
on that.
I mean, the Sonic Boom also just kind of killed Sonic's handheld career.
yeah. Also, get ready, guys. This is gonna be like 10, 15 minutes of cutscenes on this one.
Casey, what's that?
This is the biggest problem with Freedom Planet.
Yeah, with its story mode for sure. It's
Like, pacing is just kind of bad.
Yeah. Which I hear they got a lot better with it too, overall.
Yep, I will say, the story is engaging.
Yay!
Like, it's actually decent.
Something about the assassination, but that still doesn't explain what he
You know what? It's better than decent. It's good.
I have a bad feeling about all this.
It's like there are some genuinely hilarious moments with certain characters because everyone has like everyone goes through the same stages, but cutscenes are notably different.
Ah.
Like goes through the same story beats, but like it is from that character's perspective, and they take advantage of it.
Hello? I'm sorry?
Don't be scared. I promise we'll keep you safe.
Are you a dragon?
Yeah.
How'd you get that first guess?
What the fuck are you?
Huh?
For Free to Play It 2, Brandon, I believe it's not coming out for like a year at this point for consoles.
For like consoles, yeah.
I mean,
PC or wait.
yeah, again, we said before, Free to Play is not a taxi game on a PC at all, so like you got no problem running it on that.
Yeah.
Maybe we can be friends.
Carol, please.
Mila, what's your name?
Lila.
Okay, yeah, Mila definitely got the biggest upgrade out of the three.
Oh yeah,
My
no.
friend Carol.
Hi. So, thanks for saving me back there. Well, what are you doing all the way out here? I was playing.
She needs to be a little bit smaller.
Yeah. When they're all the same height, yeah.
Yeah. You were like a single inch shorter.
Yeah.
Again, kind of gets fixed in Freedom Planet 2.
Alright, I'm taking a shot.
Yeah, take a shot every time.
Take a shot every time you say it, they fix that in Free to Play too.
I do like the little detail of the arrow still being there, like somebody's trying to assassinate him, kind of deal.
Mayor Zhao, his pilgrimage to the temple was a cover-up.
I'm looking for you, thank you for using dilated pupils
But I
moment.
never believed he was capable of this.
A pair of youngsters warned us about the attack. I refuse to listen. I have failed you, Magister.
Don't be hard on yourself, General. I would have been just as skeptical. Tell me, who was it that issued this warning?
Something doesn't smell right.
Oh, guys, look, it's the best character in the
Oh,
game.
right. I forgot about this dude.
I'm referring to those kids. They know something about this. We have to find them.
Forgot about that dude.
Man, Nira's sprite looks really weird in this.
Yeah, you were definitely used to the real plant dude that's on that.
Oh my god.
Fair enough.
He has
I don't like Pork's design either. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
I don't like this design.
It's
I like his
It
other
needs
design.
tweaking.
I like his other design way more. Like
what
the
am I
one that's
looking
like
at?
actually an alien sort of deal instead of his weird duck form.
It's just a turtle with a beak. That's all I see. Yeah.
so I guess we adopted this puppy now.
This is ours now.
Does she pay rent?
I don't know, just like 10 or something. So probably not.
The question still stands.
Calm down.
I mean, she's basically this game's Cream the Rabbit. So
Did Creed the Rabbit nearly die as well?
Cream the Rabbit with more trauma.
That gets turned into a monster. That's because that happened.
Get my shoes on.
I don't think we even get the extent of her whatever happened with Mila.
Well, no, they did add a story mode actually for her, but way later on, kind of deal. I don't think
Oh,
I've even.
okay.
Oh, I forgot that was in there.
I don't think I've played that story mode actually.
Yeah,
I just know it
think
exists.
I think I did the first part of it, but yeah, I don't know. Like it got added so late that I didn't even think about it.
Promise to keep it to yourself.
I love the detail that they collect the rings.
Oh yeah, he collects the things. Yeah.
Right. Pinky
It's like I think like she may have been like an experiment on like by Brevin or something. I don't know. She might be from off world.
So you're an alien.
Ah.
I don't know though. Like it's
So, why
implicit.
don't
I think.
aliens care about our planet?
The man that wants your kingdom stone isn't from around here either. He calls
Like she was
himself Lord
like
Lord.
abducted or something, or her family was
He gave
abducted.
that name selling cookies. He's dangerous with a capital D.
I felt that should have been more important than it actually was.
Mhm.
Brevin
Yeah,
is the most powerful
It's
enemy
it feels like a plot thread that they're gonna continue.
Yeah.
I can't say I haven't touched her story mode at all, but it seems like they're gonna fill in some gaps.
Just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, Prankster, you know what? Actually, with that design, with this design of Torque, like his alien one, he does look very Spark, the Electric Jester kind of looking. Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
He gets it.
I went
Also play Spark 3. Spark 3 is very good.
Convince your leaders of his existence. But if I can't get them to
You gonna pay me to play it or?
No.
Okay.
I will make a
Half the
design
game.
doc about it. God damn it!
No, they ain't happening.
Destroy it.
Dedicated episodes on indie games will not work.
I was just gonna say segment at least on something.
The algorithm will
I'll
like
throw
that.
some B-roll at some point.
Or just one all on Sonic fan games or something like that when we get to a point where we got enough of them.
Oh no, Mike will murder me.
Yeah,
Mike
yeah,
will murder me
yeah.
before that happens.
Please, for the
No,
love of
Sonic.
God.
We can beat up a giant.
But it's Sonic, it's gonna do good in the algorithm, okay?
Panic.
I wanna come too.
I guess we could let you save Carol's life a few more times.
Hey, yay!
So the three of you are really gonna help me stop him?
Say no more.
I might be able to get a lot of frontiers in, but
We'll talk about open world games.
I said I was
We'll
comfortable with
see.
this, but
Maybe Frontiers will be a good example. We don't know yet. I hope so.
it'll be an example to talk about. It doesn't matter if it's a good example. It just needs to be
Yeah.
a notable
It
example.
just needs to be an example. That's it.
welcome aboard.
I mean, I'm glad every time we keep hearing about the game at this point, like, people have great things to say about it, so
Like
it gets
genuinely great things. Like not just like, oh hey, it might be
And
okay. It's
the
like
big-
no, like high praise.
Like, the big thing is also that we're hearing it from people outside the Sonic community, which is, like, the big thing I always gotta stress when it came to, like, Sonic Colors and stuff like that was, like, guys, people outside of Sonic like it. That's how I know for a fact that, you know,
No, I'm
it's
kind of
good.
expecting
It's
like the
good.
big Sonic fans to kind of hate it, even if it's good.
Like,
just
hey,
learned-
still Unleashed still has a reputation outside the fan base. It's still not good, and I kind of still agree with that. But
Yeah, it's like
And when
there's a
everyone
reason why people are
understands
not
them,
into that game.
I've learned
The king's son.
people are just gonna have those
Learn your
opinions.
duty lies.
I mean, from what I've seen, the fan base actually seems to be liking Frontiers as well.
My father's kingdom.
No, but I'm talking about like the colors, the anti-color squad treatment.
yeah,
I'm thinking that's gonna happen.
Probably down the line. I don't see it for
I
now.
think in like
line, yeah.
5 years or so it will probably.
It's a game that ruins this formula. Then probably.
Guys, you don't understand. Baldy McNosehair killed my grandma.
Yeah.
It did.
You're not going to
And I had to watch.
are you?
He really says
and they
something
did
that
it. She did again.
the only quote-unquote weakness for Frontiers is the cyberspace levels, and even
Yeah.
then, that's just like okay.
They're gonna be average.
And they can be skippable. So
But I mean, I don't think that's a good excuse though. Still, I mean, you're still gonna
funny.
have to do a number of them for the game to progress. So
it's just kind of funny. He's like, oh no, you don't have to do it, guys. Okay,
It's like-
please.
that's not a positive though.
They should just be good.
Yeah. Don't tell me I can. Don't make I can skip them. I'm positive.
Hey, up and at 'em. We've got adventuring.
That's been one of the weakest defenses I've seen for them.
2 more minutes.
Same with Sonic's Memories. They've done that shit before.
It doesn't work when every 5 years is an anniversary title, guys.
Yeah.
Like,
I was wondering when you'd be awake.
You can blame Carol for that. She sleeps for like half a day.
If this
Totally
had a
worth
script
it.
rewrote, this would have ended after the villain scene, guys.
Yeah.
When is he
Set
coming?
up the objective before.
Oh my god, we're still on fucking cutscenes.
Yeah, I know, right? Again, it's like the worst one of it. I think.
Okay, this is like the pacing on this is way worse than I remember.
I
We're
remember this is
still
the
here.
worst one. I think the other bad one is I think it's like the level after Carol and Lilac separate. I think that's like a good.
Yeah, it's got to be like the
10-minute.
base, right?
Yeah,
Seem to be at
It's
the
like
right
that, and also
it's
just
actually
the
like the
tone
lava
shift.
base, yeah,
The tone shift is just drastic.
yeah.
This way.
Oh my gosh, Sako trees.
She's got a good nose.
I'll say.
Allow me to properly introduce myself.
It's an honor, General.
Frank's, I think I'm just now in the boat for anniversary titles. I'm just so numb to them as a whole at this point for like multiple franchises.
Greedy little hand.
Yeah, I'm burnt out on like celebrations. I want to move forward.
Yeah.
I want to move forward.
Because
Yeah.
I think it's just like it again. It always happens like every 5 years and stuff like that, and that's usually how long a lot of these games take to come out. So it just feels like you maybe get one thing in between them, and then oh, it's anniversary time again, kind of deal. It's like,
Yeah.
It's like no more anniversary celebrations. No more.
It's like the best ones are completely coincidental.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Us,
It's like what's it called? Deltarune Chapter 2 happened to release near Undertale's anniversary. Just announce it there, easy. That's
Yeah.
it. That's what they did. Also, apparently they killed Spamton or something this year. I don't,
yeah, I'm not,
I don't-
I'm following that.
Apparently-
it was like
they
an
made it.
energy thing.
Of course I
I-
do.
Good.
I
When you
think,
get
yeah,
there,
it was something
for the
like,
city
hey,
hall.
reach this or Phantom dies.
Or Spamton dies, guys. Yeah.
Hope you're not afraid of
They had fun with it.
Okay.
Yo, we got a plane, guys! It's a plane!
Like that one in particular.
Fuck that guy.
I love this stage.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite stages in the game.
Honestly, all that they should do for a Sonic anniversary is just have a charity live stream where it's like, okay, donate to whether or not this child becomes good or bad. Now, do it.
How did you
Just
know?
that's it.
Gorbot,
Yeah,
has Spade ever appeared in Free Planet 2 yet?
Sorry, what?
Has Spade ever appeared in Free Planet 2 yet?
I've encountered him in the story. He hasn't shown up in gameplay, but
Okay.
I think this is also a blooper here, if I remember right.
You seemed pretty determined to get that stone back.
I think it's one of the
You're the
cutscenes.
thief Lilac
One of the
was
lights
talking
there.
about.
I've been called worse.
Where is it?
I've already finished the job. It's time for my brother to play his hand.
Your brother.
Prince Dale of Prince.
Here it is. Yeah.
This is hard to be cool and suave while being informative at the same time.
Big fuck.
damn my coolness.
That's not fuck.
Really?
Well, Gaki's get age rated regardless on that, probably. On that.
God damn it.
You can't say one damn, otherwise that raises it to a teen at that point.
This is bullshit.
Nice try.
Will you just hold on a minute? and
Let
let us
Sonic stay
explain?
What? So you can throw me off again with your lies?
Damn.
Thanks,
Yeah.
but I've had.
I mean, like, wait, wasn't Shadow E10?
Yeah, it was E10.
I think
yeah.
it was. Yeah.
I think that was
Or
one of the
maybe it was-
first games I played with an E10 rating, I think, actually.
Was that Melee rated T?
Yeah, it was teen because E10 did not exist at that time.
Yeah.
Brawl was also rated teen as well on that.
Interesting, yeah. Was Project of the M-rated characters or something? I don't know.
I don't know, because, like, Smash Ultimate and 4 were not rated, were rated E10, so...
Yeah.
Also, yes, oh my god, gameplay again, holy fuck.
Oh my god, you're playing a video game right now. Holy shit.
If you were smart, you would actually have a level between getting to Gong and then here.
No, if this was Sonic, we'd have a plain level where you had to press the buttons at the right time.
Later!
Yeah. And then you do it again in the later part of the story. The exact same.
Oh, I love these spin levels.
Da, 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 da.
I'm trying to remember what each shield did. I think that green one turns stuff into health, I think? If I remember, I think this one's the electric shield, basically. And then I think there's a water and spike one, if I remember right. I think that's all the shields. If I remember, I think it's Act 2's music I like more on this one, I think. I'll need to re-listen to it when we get to it in just a little bit. Thank you. Yeah, Team Gear 1. As it should.
Yep. Yep. It's the most logical choice, you bastards.
Yep. I don't care if we're the most boring choice, we're the most practical one, guys. Why you think 50% of people voted for us?
Yeah.
Run, dragon, run.
What the momentum to use? Alright, we're going this way now.
Hold it right there, you sparkly twit.
What did you call me?
You think you can just
I was
walk
in the
in
middle of my stage.
I was
Fuck you
running.
News for you. This isn't your fight.
It was the moment you brought it to our home world.
So, the Duckman couldn't keep his mouth shut. Well, I hope he realizes that he just cost you your life.
You'll have to take it first, Snake Man.
Come on. Oh my god.
Oh god.
I remember do not get hit by that one.
I've had enough of your kung fu tricks. Prepare
I have
for
to get
another
out so we can later.
You had it coming, Snake Man.
Yeah.
If not for the loss of this UFO thing, I would have killed you.
Oh yeah, I remember this one. Yeah.
Yo, it's time to vibe at the mall. I don't know if this mall has a name or not.
I don't think so.
Mayor Yao Mall.
Macy's.
Burger King foot lettuce.
Eh.
Wait, was there some? I forget. Was there an Easter egg with them? Right.
Can't just go around doing that, Lilac.
Front-facing Lilac looks very cursed.
Yeah, this doesn't sound right.
Yeah, kind of staring at your soul a little bit.
Little bit. Well, the mall is an interesting one for a Sonic themed level kind of deal. They haven't really done that, I think, in Sonic at all. I think about it.
Yeah, it feels like the mission statement is like, all right, what biomes have we not done with Sonic yet?
Yeah. Until the very end when it gets very Sonic-y, but, you know, par for the course on that, I guess.
Well, like everybody's like, what's the best way to end a game?
Final Dreadnought.
Yay, killed them.
Yeah! Oh yeah, the Gunstar Heroes boss, right?
I mean, that's all of them.
No, like this one in particular is very Gunstar
Yeah, no,
Heroes.
this was the most Gunstar Heroes boss, but they're all Gunstar Heroes
I
bosses.
think this and the first boss of Final Dreadnought are like the two most Gunstar Heroes-y ones.
I know the square, the moving like cubes like at the start. That mini boss is extremely Gunstar Heroes.
Yeah.
Yo, we helping!
Hey, Mila.
Thank you for the food. Drugs.
Your version of this fight kind of sucks.
Oh yeah. Oh, I remember.
Yeah,
the Mila
where you
fight.
have to like fly the plane as well.
Yeah.
It's not ideal.
Give me drugs. Thank you.
Do that tactical.
That's a cooler, baby. Oh my god. Please die. Mila. Mila, please.
My love! Mila, drugs!
Mila, give me your drugs.
Mila,
I know you
drugs!
have a stash. I know you hold them.
Oh. Okay, I guess you don't want the drug now? No, please.
Drugs, no!
I mean-
Ah!
I mean, she has a lab in two.
Oh, like we can't even make her more the Tails archetype then.
Like, she makes potions.
So she does make the drugs. Okay.
So she does do drugs.
You think she could make methamphetamine?
What?
Crystal meth.
Walter White is hiring.
Yeah. Mila, we need to cook.
Oh.
What is the Freedom Planet equivalent of New Mexico?
Why is his head like that?
Those airships would ghost us from a mile away. Remember what happened to me
I
in
mean,
the
there's a
valley?
whole bunch of island nations in two. But there's no Mexico equivalent that I'm aware of.
I'm so offended by this fact.
For re-election is gone. You over there.
He's royalty. You have to bow. Oh.
Very good.
Just
Right.
crouching.
2, 3, 4,
Are
5,
you the
6.
ones who disposed of this wretched mechanical beast?
You bet we are.
Glorious!
All right, I forgot about this joke. Right.
Yeah.
Over
yeah.
Zhao Shopping Paradise.
Now shopping banner. Okay, that's the name.
Oh, you know what? It probably makes sense, but he sounds like a guy here in an anime dub.
Yeah.
Aw, what the heck? Why don't I just invite you over to dinner? My treat.
Yeah, it has the same energy of that Zombieland Saga dub guy.
What about the stone?
Go, 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 go.
The prince took it from me. I won't even be able to chase him until my ships are repaired.
Well, Mayor Zhao, we would be honored to be your guest this evening.
Follow me then. I shall drown your sorrows in delicious chow mein. Don't worry about taking turns. I'm sure you must be hungry. So have at it.
Chow mein is delicious.
Yes, it is.
No, he said chow mein.
Sushi. Me too.
Is that not how it's pronounced? Is it Maine? The Maine.
It's chow mein. That's how it's said, right?
Yeah.
It's the pride of
I'm not
my
gonna be seen as wrong my whole life, okay?
Dragons of the before time.
What's special about them compared to, you know, someone like Lilac?
What's special? Ha! Did you come from another planet or something?
Sorry.
Long ago, a magnificent creature soared across Avalis in a ball of fire. When it landed, our ancestors were so captivated
doesn't
by its
care.
power and beauty that they built 3 kingdoms in its honor.
Shangmu, Shangtu, and Shuigan?
Bingo! And when the cities were built, the dragon transformed into the legendary Kingdom Stone we know and love today. The same stone that was heartlessly yanked away from me.
You took it first.
Carol! Sorry. Why did you take it? Why now?
Shangmu is on the brink of an energy crisis. With the stone in our hands, we could have solved it overnight.
Well, that worked out well.
I don't think this energy crisis of yours is an accident. I think it's deliberate, and I think we know who is responsible.
BP.
N. Oh yeah, more violence.
Don't bore me with your lectures. I've heard them 1,000 times from 1,000 self-righteous
Is that a
warriors.
motherfucking
Unless
porcupine?
you have something useful to say, the only thing that matters to me is how quickly I can cast you aside. I really have a lot of work to do.
You'll fail. Men like you always fail.
Interesting theory.
VoIP.
Have you beheaded the intruders yet?
What is it?
There's an incoming transmission from General Serpentine.
The full moon is out. Not a cloud in the sky.
Don't relax just yet. Upload the scans and get back here immediately.
Of course, my lord.
Contact the crash site and tell them to refit our warp drive. I want the artifact to fit like a glove.
As you wish, sir.
Ah, you were the original Thanos, I see.
Snap of my fingers, I can wipe out this
And the
entire
lions
planet
were
like
shamed
that.
too. What a lovely idea. Oh, hey, Magister. Sorry about ambushing your soldiers and desecrating your temple. Let's go frolicking in the woods together with our makeup and pretty dresses.
Your Excellency, we're a neutral party. Send us to speak on your behalf.
If he won't listen to the greatest ruler in all of Avalis, why would he listen to a bunch of kids?
Can we try? Pretty please.
Just imagine how much people are going to love you for reuniting the three kingdoms against a common enemy. You'll be a hero.
Me? A war hero? Now that you mention it, I could use a few extra hands.
So you'll help us then?
What the heck? It's worth a shot.
Yay!
To the airship!
Behold the mighty airship.
I do like how this next level I do like how this next level is structured.
We get to ride in that? Oh my gosh, yes.
But of course, it's equipped with everything you'll need for your trip, including your luxurious living quarters. Good luck, my friends!
Thank you!
She's still being ooh.
all ooh, all time. Hey,
Just
that was great
imagine,
music.
Carol. There are other worlds out there, just like ours.
We should go on a space adventure someday. Don't you think that'd be so cool?
Are you kidding?
In Freedom
It'd be
Planet
the coolest
3.
thing ever.
I remember.
think-
Wait another decade for that one.
Same thing.
Did you have a change of heart?
Not really, no. I guess I just wasn't prepared for the sacrifices I had to make. Just gotta keep moving forward with the mission, I guess. No point in thinking about a past that can't be changed.
You're right.
How's the other girl doing?
Mila, I'm not sure. Can you go check on her, Carol?
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna get some sleep.
Well, I'm fine. You go on ahead.
How's it going? I'm making a wish. Oh, what kind of wish?
Frontiers to be good, please, for the love of God.
I really want to see my
You know
mommy
how
and daddy.
you know how peaceful it
Sounds
was
like a
when the
good thing to
Sonic
wish
movie
for.
actually ended up being good. Those were some good.
We're gonna
Those were
be
some
going
good
inside
days.
soon. You wanna? Okay.
It's like the same thing when Mania was good. When Mania came out, it's like Sonic was on top of them. Frontiers happened a little bit after. No, not Frontier. Forces. God, every fucking time.
What's going on?
Letter F.
We've gotta disable those ships or we're toast!
Yeah, I like how this level is structured for basically like you gotta do like 3 parts of the level, but you can do them in any order, kind of deal.
Ah, nice. Yo, he's doing the thing, the Sonic thing.
Not gonna lie, probably my least favorite stage.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's exclusively because of the 3 acts. I think it goes on too long.
I think my least favorite is probably the stage that Carol and Mila have in their route, like the
Trap Hideout.
Yeah.
I think that's yes, but only because of the boss fight.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Lilac gets one of the best levels in the game in exchange for that part.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Oh god, I forgot these cannons like rip you a fucking apart. Jesus. I was about to I want those. Gimme. Okay, I got one. I'm fine with that. Oh. That works too.
I am going to go.
Alright.
See ya.
Sorry, y'all. Oh. So how's all of chat doing tonight? How's your Tuesdays going?
Some Tuesdays are more hectic than others.
Especially hectic for you down in Florida right now. Please stay safe, all of you.
We don't want the Ian. Stay away, Ian. I would make SA1 jokes if we didn't just get the hurricane warning. So yeah.
But also, it has been a few more days. I still debating between the YouTube and Twitch thing. I think I'm kind of leaning going back to Twitch, honestly. Adam, I don't know. Something on YouTube just kind of gives off a different vibe compared to Twitch. But I want to hear how you guys feel about that. Or have you guys been enjoying YouTube more? I miss emotes. I think that's the big thing. I really miss them. Emotes, and then just also being I don't know, something about YouTube Twitch kind of feels more chill streaming on it.
It helps if they actually fix the lag issue.
Yeah.
Yo, he plays cards. He's a Yu-Gi-Oh fan.
Fine. I do remember him being kind of a pain in the ass.
Appreciate going straight to not cutscenes.
Yeah, it just turns into classic mode at that point.
Haha, I'm still up.
Yeah, I think, yeah, that might be a good thing. Maybe let's try going back to Twitch again on Saturday and see how that goes for Kirby, yeah.
Yeah, it is a...
Whoa. Oh, reminder, after you finish the Earth one, don't keep holding right. You will fall off when you do the boss fight.
Oh dear.
I did that several times for my first few playthroughs because I kept forgetting that.
I don't remember which this is. I remember being stuck a little bit on one of these.
I think, yeah, I think it might be this one. I think this one had a little bit of, like, weird layout.
Uh-huh. This is more, I remember specifically, I was like, oh, where am I supposed to go?
Woo! Okay, yeah, this is the spike one. Yeah, well, I mean, Joseph, I got the other VODs for Kirby ready to go at this point. That is, admittedly, I think my favorite part about for YouTube instead is that the VODs are just available right after. Because again, doing VODs is like the most tedious thing in the world. But I do also, there are definitely features from Twitch I do miss. I think also clips is a big one that I really miss too.
Clips and people can actually see those clips and it isn't
Yeah.
published and whatnot.
I think the big things that I really do like about, I think the biggest things that I like compared to between the two are like YouTube. I definitely like the ability to like plan out the broadcasts kind of deal, and the VODs being available right after, and I don't have to upload them to YouTube. But with Twitch, I much prefer the chat options, the what do you call it? Being able to raid other people, it just being faster to get the video to you guys, and clips are definitely big things that I think Twitch has going for it. If YouTube can figure out those, it will definitely be, I think, heading towards there at that point. Oh, okay, that's okay. Sorry, Jaja. Oh yeah, this one. Up, down, up, down.
I think an enemy tells them we need more peacocks. We need more anther peacocks.
Peacock. Also, don't get hit by that. It will combo you, and it hurts a lot.
It's gougy. Or actually, I think the funnest thing of going to a flamingo garden is just it was more of a peacock garden than actual flamingos. I know whenever we have a school trip there, it's always mating season, so all the male peacocks are coming out with their giant feathers, like yo, smash.
I still think the one I'll always remember is my sister is like definitely afraid of peacocks, kind of deal from like when she was young. Peacocks and geese, like just big birds that go around, kind of deal. And then we were just at the zoo one time, I think like maybe 4 years ago. She was just peering over the side, like just seeing the animals, and then this giant peacock just comes off the side, like right in her face, just squawking at her, and she jumps.
No!
She just jumps back like 10 feet from that kind of deal. It's probably dramatic, but it was very funny. I won't lie on that.
I think I've been around domesticated like birds that are used to humans enough that it doesn't scare me. Iguanas, on the other hand.
we don't have iguanas where I'm at, so we don't have to deal with that a lot.
It was always the whole story of don't go near the iguanas at school, and then I go to my local university and be like, oh, the iguanas are vibing. They just vibe next to humans. And like, no.
Get away.
It just gets more annoying because every time I go because I walk towards the parking lot. There's always an iguana chilling in the middle of the sidewalk, and it's like, please move.
No wonder Brevon's gotten away with everything. Our leaders are too brain dead to pay attention to anything but themselves. Never mind. I'm just.
Welcome to being top of the lilac.
It's all right.
Carol's just vibing.
Shang-Tu is just a few miles east. The river should take us there.
We'll give that panda guy an update on our situation.
I do think also when I think it was in the Brain Scratch run, when that ship went down, the game crashed right there, kind of deal in that playthrough. So.
Whoopsies.
Yeah, because I think they were playing the PS4 version for that. I have that for the limited run. That was the one that I got back when I did limited run.
How long have you been away from your
Because I've only done 2. I've done Freedom Planet, and then I did Skullgirls. And the Skullgirls one took forever to come out. I think that one was like 3 years from the time of order to the time we actually got it.
This doesn't sound weird,
Dang.
And that was mostly, I think, because they couldn't get the Vita version certified. And by the time they did, then the Vita was pretty much discontinued 2 months later. So,
How about we have a girls' night out? Just you and me.
You mean a play date?
Something like that.
A
We could try out
play.
some dresses, or maybe buy a huge plate of sushi and just pig out.
What about Carol? Can she come too?
Good luck getting her to put a dress on.
Well, sure. I'd like that.
Great.
Look, everyone! The city!
what was in that? What? I think I remember the next level? Yeah, I remember the next one, yeah.
Negotiations fair.
Prince Dale took
Nope,
the stone.
we're still
We need
cuts
to
in
speak
hell.
to the Magister immediately.
But I remember the next level.
I see. Very well then. He deserves to know.
Come on, say it.
Damn it, he's not doing the thing!
No!
1,000 good greetings to you, Magister.
It's my understanding that Shui Gong is now in possession of
Couldn't
the
figure out if
Kingdom
Nero was wearing some sort of like dress or actual armor with that sprite.
Yeah. I also noticed with the Magister of like another thing of it being indie, but like I can tell there's way more bass in his microphone compared to everyone
Magister,
else.
Your Greatness. Someone else has it.
Explain.
It's been taken by a warlord named Brevin. He has been manipulating the 3 kingdoms into waging war.
And you have proof of this.
This is a fragment of one of Brevin's machines. Have your scientists examine it. You'll find that its mineral composition doesn't match anything that's built on your world.
Wait! Don't touch it! This theory you have of a man from another world sounds highly suspicious, at best. If you will allow me to explain, Magister, I have a different theory in mind.
Proceed.
This is nothing but an attempt from Mayor Zhao to cover up the atrocities he committed against our kingdom's stone. He must have offered you a generous reward to come here and make up this ridiculous story. After all, you can't resist money, Sash Lilac and Carol T.
And you know our names because...
You were quite the fortune teller yesterday, so I couldn't resist doing a little background check. Not only have the two of you been stealing crystal shards, you've been working for the same group that claimed responsibility for the stone's theft, the Red Scarves.
Hey, look, Lilac, it's our identical twin sisters.
They're criminals and spies, Your Excellency.
Is this true?
We were just...
Wait. Magister, we're no longer members of the Scarves. It was a long time ago. We did what we had to survive.
Detain them until further notice. Make sure the commander and his evidence are properly quarantined.
Hey, easy!
Magister, please! We don't have time for this!
You're right. Take them away immediately.
Examine the fragment! Examine it!
Examine the damn
Examine!
Stupid panda girl.
Come closer. We can't let the guards hear us. Now, let's try and figure this out. We gotta bust out of here. But we can't leave without Torque.
You got any bright ideas, Miss Hero Pants?
It's not gonna be easy. He's been quarantined.
What if we bribe the guards?
Carol? We don't have any of our belongings.
Ooh, I'll pretend I have to pee really bad, and then when they open the gate, we'll make a break for it.
I told you, we can't leave without Torque.
Oh, right. Oh, I got it now. First, we'll both switch clothes, and then I'll switch with Mila. This way.
Huh?
I can dig through here. Well, that makes it easy. Let's go.
Actually, only one of us should go. We don't want the guards to suspect anything.
Why the fuck would you have that
Go.
in there for the real
The sooner we
time?
find Torque, the sooner we can get out of here.
It's... Don't worry about it.
Yay!
It has come to my attention that there are still chasers among us.
Among us!
Neutralize them.
Man, isn't it convenient that this palace is basically basically the right color palette as my evil empire?
Didn't have to redecorate or anything on that.
Closing our operations.
soon as they leave, I want them dragged to our remote base. Do whatever it takes to bring them under our control.
Nice try.
Well, there goes that plan. I'm sorry.
See more on
Wait!
Mila's
Tell them,
side?
Aster. I
Question mark?
want to confess.
What?
Very well. It's okay. I have an idea. So Torque has nothing to do with this. We forced him to help us against his will.
I see. Since you have displayed integrity in revealing this farce, I will release your friend. But this does not change your own fate. You and your companions have lied to us, and in doing so have wasted our time and resources. You will remain imprisoned until I deem otherwise.
If I may make one last request, I want to say goodbye to him and apologize for the trouble I've caused.
Very well. Make it quick.
I don't know what to say. We needed Shang-Tu's support.
I know, but we can't do anything while we're all sitting behind bars. We need more evidence.
But what about you guys?
We'll catch up with you. Busting out of here will be a piece of crab cake.
Alright, we're head out.
How they actually got out, I have no fucking clue.
I think it'd be like, hey, we don't actually have to worry about the guy. We could just yeet.
Also, really fun level here too. I think after this level, we'll probably call it. I know it's only been like an hour, but honestly, the story mode is a little draining. I gotta know, but.
Ah, dang. I just love for Twitter to be like, hey, you know the Hair King's serious when they close down the Waffle House. No. Where are we gonna get our late night entertainment now?
I mean, it's Florida. You should have plenty of options on that.
Hello.
Probably some idiot coming out in the storm.
Hey, Stefan.
Bienvenidos.
There'll always be those people who have no concern for whatever weather is going on outside.
What about the fancy McDonald's, Sophie? What about that one?
Will it survive the storm?
Hopefully it survives the storm.
We'll need to go there at some point.
Just keep pointing toward the stand if we ever make it to Florida.
Maybe since it's just a category 1, the power won't go out. Maybe.
Open.
Take whatever you can get.
Yeah, we were discussing it earlier, but like Stefan, in Utah, do you guys get any like natural disaster stuff over there? And does it usually pass by you, or?
Most of what we ever get is like earthquakes, like because especially where I live, like we live on a fault line, but it's never really done anything of particular note. Like the only time I remember feeling an earthquake was when I was working at Wendy's like 3 years ago at this point. And like that was like maybe a 4 or a 5.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was decently strong enough that everyone felt it and people did take precautions. But like I've never felt anything of like real significance. I know we had a tornado that came down our Riverdale Road one time, and that was a pretty big deal because we do not get tornadoes.
Mm-hmm.
But outside of that, like we'll feel some after effects of like tropical storms around the coast, and we definitely feel a lot of the smoke that comes from California whenever it gets set on fire every year. But
can you predict an earthquake? Because I feel like
do earthquakes get like any kind of predictions or stuff like that?
I definitely can't speak of it much. I think the best you can see is like looking at like one from further out and just try to guesstimate how much it will dissipate. But I don't think you can ever really predict them.
Yeah, in Michigan we get tornadoes, but for me I feel like every time a tornado happens, I am always out of town in that, and it always misses my town too. So. it's like maybe the power will go out for everybody and they'll complain that it sucks, and I was just out of town the entire time, so...
I think this makes Earthquake scarier because at least 13 tornadoes you can predict when they're gonna happen.
Yeah, I know, like, because we haven't had a major earthquake on our fault line, and it's really been building up since the last one, like, scientists are definitely looking at it as like, man, when this thing breaks, it's gonna break, and it's probably gonna suck. So, yeah, we just have to kind of just wait for it to happen. It's just like, oh, joy.
Gotta wait for the inevitable. Kind of the worst that we actually get is probably big snowstorms, which is not quite the natural disaster level, but, like, we can be just stuck, kind of, with nothing to do until that thing clears up. There was a big one a few years ago that... Yeah, there was a big one a few years ago that, like, caused a, like... I think like a 5-day blackout for everybody kind of deal. That was a pretty bad one.
We had a cat. I think it was a Cat 3 back when I was like in elementary school. We were power out for like 2 weeks. So.
Ugh.
I just hope they got better because we had a similar case a few years back, and they were able to get it back up in 3 days. So.
Yeah, I know we can get decent snowstorms around where I live, but they've never been too noteworthy. Like, I think I've only had a couple of snow days where it's been like, no, power is failing in the schools, everyone go home. Sorry for interrupting.
It's just a boss 7 9, so.
I know with Cat 1 or 2, it's going to be some minor damage, possible power outage. Cat 3 is a guaranteed power outage. It's Cat 4s and 5s are like, okay, now we're in actual trouble.
Now you're in big boy territory now.
Like, you know what? It's not worth it, Cootie. Just get the fuck out.
Yeah, it sucks in wintertime when power goes out and stuff like that, because in Michigan, like, it can definitely get below 0 kind of winters on a really bad one.
You know what? That's probably worse. The worst we get is extremely humid weather that's just very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Damn, Nero, why are you doing a good job?
Yeah, I remember she was one of the bosses that always kicked my ass.
Darn you, humanoids.
I do like the idea that she uses all the shields and stuff like that you use. Probably one of the reasons why they made her a playable character in 2.
It's like, oh look, power-ups, I can use those. I mean, that would truly be the next level, is like, you fight anyone in like any game where it's just like, I'm gonna use the usable items you can.
Yeah.
Like, you're just playing, like, say, a Devil May Cry or Bayonetta, and Jean and or Virgil just starts using healing stars, and it's just like, okay, hold on.
I mean, using the Koopa coin in Kingdom Hearts 3, Pokemon 3.
I mean, that's next level because he has to explicitly steal it from you. Like, I'm just thinking just like casually, like, no, I'm just gonna use items.
I want to say Pokemon, but I feel like Pokemon hasn't really used much of like full restores or stuff like that in a while.
It's almost always just for the final bosses, like the Elite Four mostly.
Because they used to do it all the damn time, and then I think they realized people got sick of it, so...
Like, oh, right. Probably shouldn't do that.
Yet if they were infinite in one generation. I know power points were infinite in Gen 1, and maybe Gen 2. I don't think items were ever infinite, but I could be wrong. Gen 1 was a pretty interesting experience.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm trying to think of other bosses where they actually use like the power-ups and stuff like that. I guess Agent 3 in Octo Expansion, I guess?
I know in, like, what am I thinking of? Especially, like, Halo 3, like almost every like collectible equipment that you can use, like they're almost always dropped from enemies, so they have just as much capacity to use them as you can.
Mm-hmm.
Which is also what makes can have speedruns be made or break by the nature of like, did you defeat this one enemy at this time before they could use their thing? Okay, your run is safe. Did you not? All right, well this run's probably wasted.
Oh dear.
Wow.
Oh no. This asshole.
Yay, we successfully escaped. Oh no.
Wow! Oh. Yeah,
Combo.
no, and like I said, that move fucks you up. Do not get caught in that.
I'm just gonna keep shooting up, and if you get in the way, it's your fault. And the fact that that can almost 0 to death you is like ridiculous.
Oh god, have you seen the final boss of this game by any chance, Savon?
Oh yeah, no, I've seen the nightmare that can be
the
final
fucking
boss.
knife.
You respect that knife. Yeah, I've seen a full playthrough of Lilith's story.
Super best friends
I know-
on that.
Yeah.
Okay, every time it's a Super Best Friends playthrough, I always keep thinking of their reaction to the Dragon Boss. It's like my favorite part of that playthrough.
Well, I still think one of the funniest is when they're doing like the airship missions and they have to like go from airship to airship.
Oh,
But they
yeah.
assumed they didn't know that they had to like literally wait for a transport. So they were like, I guess we just jump off the stage to the next section, right? And then they just jump to their death, and then it's just like, nope. It's just like, wait.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
I'll get you eventually.
I'm gonna slap a python.
I've never heard that line before.
Wow.
The more you know. Oh, please.
Could you stop it with the missiles? Thank you.
He was like, I'm helping!
Well, she did reflect the laser there, so yes, she was.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. Well, I think that's gonna probably do it for tonight. I know it's a little shorter than our normal time, but story mode in this game kinda takes a lot out of you. I'm not gonna lie, so we'll be back. I do think probably Saturday's stream, I think we're probably gonna head back to Twitch at this point. Most likely. I at least experimented with YouTube, and there's stuff I like, but I think I overall like the benefits of Twitch a little bit more, so we'll end up back over to that. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Have a good night, guys. Bye.
Adios.
Bye.